What's up everyone, Guy with the Count 23 back again with this week's Blu-ray update. And quite a cool update this week because I have Blu-rays for 3 of my favourite films of all time of this year in one update, which is pretty cool. But before I get to those, we'll get to the lesser titles. I was looking on webuy.co.uk again, and I picked up a few from their website. And the ones I picked up mainly because they were upgrades for DVD. First up is a film called 4, which is I think a kind of like 44-inch chest-esque kind of crime thriller. It looks pretty interesting, got a pretty good cast. So yeah, it looks like a decent one, but I can't say much about it because I haven't seen it. And then next is Scary Movie 4. I mainly got this because, again, I got the DVD for it, and I didn't mind, well, when I first saw it, I didn't mind it, but I haven't seen it since, so it might have, it's definitely lost its laugh factor probably, but yeah. And then we have, again, upgrade from DVD, In the Electric Mist, starring Tommy Lee Jones. Did he direct this one? No, he didn't. Just starred in this one. Yeah, again, haven't seen this, can't say much about it, but there it is. And yeah, the next one. Next one is one that I don't know if it's this slipcover is hard to get, but I got it with a slip anyway. It is Cockneys versus Zombies. Again, haven't watched this one, but I've heard mixed things about it. Some people kind of like the cheesiness of it, but some people say it's not very good. And yeah, we've got the Blu-ray and DVD there. My brother bought it with a DVD kind of like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. So yeah, I thought I'd pick it up, and it's cool that it came with a really pretty cool lenticular slipcover. Can you really see that? Yeah, you can see it kind of moves, not that much, but enough I suppose. So yeah, that's Cockneys versus Zombies. And then we have one that hasn't been out for that long actually, but still is only £3.50, is Notes on a Scandal, again, upgrade from DVD. There we have it. So yeah, I've still got to get a few more cases for these, because I've only got like one more double disc Blu-ray case left. So yeah, Notes on Scandal, decent enough thriller. Again, haven't seen it since it came out in the cinemas, but I remember it being a decent film. So yeah, that's Notes on a Scandal. And the last pick up from CEX Online is actually one of my favourite films of all time. Probably my definitely top 30, possibly top 20. Is Synecdoche, New York, starring Philip Seymour Hoffman. Got Catherine Keener in there. Michelle Williams, Samantha Morton, Emily Watson. So a really good cast. Diane West, I don't know how to pronounce her name. We've also got Catherine Keener, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Hope Davis, and Tom Noonan as well. I just love the the quirkiness of it. It's the first film that Charlie Kaufman wrote and directed, and it really is something else. It's kind of hard to explain what it's about, but it's the gist of it is there's a guy called Caden Cotard who is a theatre director, and basically he gets his grant and he decides to make this play of his life, and he gets all these actors together and kind of gets them to act out things in his life, and he gets kind of like deeper and deeper into it. Like it's got there's someone playing him, and then someone else wants to play him, so he gets someone else to play the other version of him. It's really interesting. I absolutely love this film. It's just done in a brilliant way that it's confusing enough. I mean, I still can't really get my head around it, and I've seen it about 10 to 12 times. But yeah, really love this film. Like I said, it's one of my favourite films of all time. I just can't get enough of it, really. And it's quite a hardish Blu-ray to find now as well. I kept looking on their website, and it kept kind of coming up as not in stock. Then I just looked on the website the other day, and I saw it came in stock, and also very good delivery as well. I ordered and I got them within about 3 or 4 days, which is pretty damn good actually. But yeah, absolutely love this film. I'm so glad to get it on Blu-ray. There's a US Blu-ray, but the UK one will do for me. Got a lot of extras on here, which is the same as the DVD. Got Story of Kid and Cotard, which I'm guessing is a making of. Got an interview with Charlie Kaufman Animations, and a bloggers roundtable. So really cool extra features on there. But yeah, absolutely love this film. Yeah, you can't really say much about it. If you're a fan of Spike Jonze, I'd say definitely check this out. Of course, with Charlie Kaufman writing, being John Malkovich and stuff like that. It'll be up your street if you haven't seen it already. But I'd say definitely give it a go. It's, like I say, one of my favourite films of all time. So yeah, Sonic New York. These next three are pickups from CEX in store, and a couple of pretty good pickups and an interesting story, which I'll get to in a minute. First up is a Blu-ray that I had the steelbook for, but I have about 3 different steelbooks for, but I'm selling them all. And this one is quite hard to get now, especially with a slipcover. I don't know if it's the slipcover that's more rare or the actual Blu-ray, but it is the 3-disc edition of Star Trek, the 2009, is it, I think? Yeah, I think 2009 reimagining, reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, only £6, but I didn't pay anything because I had vouchers. But yeah, I'm not in any desperate need to watch this yet, but I'll watch it eventually, and of course I can now get rid of all those steelbooks. So yeah, the only reason it's a 3-disc is the digital copy, but A, I don't want it anyway, and B, it's probably expired, so I'm probably end up chucking that away. Yeah, so there's the Blu-ray, and then we have the disc 2 special features, and the disc 3 is just a digital copy. So yeah, I think it is the slipcover that's more rare than anything else, but I think they had this in before, but the slipcover was like totally battered, so I didn't bother getting it. But for nothing, well, £6/nothing is a pretty good deal. So yeah, that's Star Trek 3-disc edition. And then actually I'll get to the next one first. Anyway, yeah, this film only came out last Monday, and someone's already flogged it to CEX. It is Bad Neighbours. Again, paid nothing for this, but it would have been £12. So yeah, really. Well, I was surprised to actually see it in there so quickly. Obviously, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I liked it for what it was. It wasn't like too hilariously funny, but it was funny enough to make me laugh, which is quite rare these days. Actually, there's only like a few films, like recent comedy films, that really make me laugh, like 21, 22 Jump Street and kind of stuff like that. But it was funny enough. It's not like amazing. It comes with a slipcover, but honestly, it's not that great. It's just a piece of cardboard, so I'll probably end up recycling that. And it's obviously the horrible purple banner, but it's not even out in the. I think it's out in the US. I think not next week, the week after. And then you get the digital copy and just a Blu-ray disc on its own. So yeah, I thought for nothing. Why the hell not? I was going to get it anyway. I was actually going to buy it in HMV before I checked. Good job I checked in CEX first, because I would have paid for it. When I wouldn't have had to. But yeah, it's decent enough. Got a lot of special features on here as well. You got alternate opening, deleted scenes. Most of the stuff you usually get with kind of frat pack film on Blu-ray. Got gag reel, liner armour, kind of like small featurettes and stuff. But I'd say it was decent. But nothing kind of too crazily funny, really. But it was decent enough, so that's Bad Neighbours. And then the next one is, yes, it's an interesting one, because I went in there CEX yesterday, like I said, and they had this 3D version of a movie that's not been out for long, and I do actually already own on 2D Blu-ray. But this one was only £10, and the 2D one was £12. How do you work that one out? Stupid. But yeah, I wanted to pick this one up because I do like the slipcover, but I didn't want to I only got the 2D one when it first came out, because I just thought that I'd be paying extra for just basically the slipcover and the 3D disc, which I can't use anyway, so I just bought the 2D version. But again, for nothing, I thought I'd pick this one up, and I can but I do kind of like the artwork on the sleeve or the slipcover of the 2D version. So what I might do is kind of swap out, I don't know what it is yet, but swap out the artwork from the 2D version and put it on the sleeve on the 3D version, then keep the 3D slip, and then sell the first one kind of disc only, and or maybe kind of, and then maybe chuck the sleeve away. But yeah, it is the Lego Movie in 3D. Like I said, only £10 for a 3D disc and the slipcover, and I can kind of make some money back on Lego Movie to a 2D version, although I suppose the fact that I bought the 2D version in the first place when I could have waited and got the 3D version. But I love the film so much. It might be one of my favourite films of the year, but probably not. In my top 20, definitely. Probably not top 10 though. But yeah, really cool lenticular slip. And I'd say, to be honest, I actually preferred the artwork on the 2D version, or the slip on the 2D version. And then you get the I don't know why they put like a picture disc for the 3D version, not the 2D. But there you go, I suppose. That's the way it goes sometimes, or most of the time actually. So yeah, that's Lego Movie on 3D, or Lego Movie 3D. And these next, actually I'll show the pickup from HMV. Yep, these last three are three of my favourite films of the year. And first up we have Bluray. Absolutely love this film. From the guys who made the film Murder Party. I remember when this film came out, I did a review of the original of Murder Party, which I might link to this video. And yeah, $12.99 at HMV, not a bad price. I wanted to get it when it came out. Now, the only sticking point on this is the fact that this does not include the commentary that was included on the US disc. But what I'm going to be doing is I will eventually, not yet, but I will eventually import the US version and swap out the discs. But this will do for me now. And yeah, I absolutely love this film. I can't want to say too much without giving any spoilers away, but basically there's this guy named Dwight who's a drifter. He gets food from garbage cans, and he's very kind of frugal with his money. He can't spend too much money he can't spend too much money, and basically he finds out that someone who did something to do with his family is getting released from prison. So he finds this guy. And then, again, I can't give too much away, but then all this stuff starts happening, kind of situations leading to different situations, and he gets into a lot of scrapes. But yeah, really well made film. The cinematography is absolutely gorgeous, it really is. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. Yeah, all the extras from the US disc, bar the commentary, are on here. Got the behind the scenes featurette, deleted scene, and camera test. Honestly, the behind the scenes, there's this bit near the end where basically the guy who directed Jeremy, sorry, what's his name? Jeremy Saulnier. The interviewer asked him what his excuse me again, what his father would think of the film, who died during production, and he just starts crying, and it just really got to me. It's kind of low budget filmmaking, but it's done in a way that doesn't show that. It's really good production values. Like I say, really well shot. I love the ending scene. Probably one of my favorite ending scenes of the year. I just really like it. It's one of those films I can watch it again and again and get different things out of it each time I watch it. And yeah, it's just an amazing film. Definitely one I'd recommend checking out. You can pick up the DVD, which is cheaper, I suppose, to kind of give it a go. But this is it's kind of strange because it is a Blu-ray, but it has Channel 4 DVD written all over it, quite literally. There's a Channel 4 DVD there, and then you've got a Channel 4 DVD there. Although it is a Picture House Entertainment release, or co-release. But yeah, like I said, the documentary was really good. It's only like under 20 minutes, but it's really interesting. I mean, the fact that they kind of tell you how difficult it was to get kind of finances for the film, and they made this, which is on the Blu-ray, this kind of camera test to kind of give what the film was going to be like, to give to kind of distributors to kind of get the backing for it, and it had quite a tumultuous shooting schedule or whatever, or very tumultuous production history. That's what I wanted to say. Like I say, it kept getting passed up for other films and not getting picked up, and then they finally got picked up. And then they were at the Cannes Film Festival, and they got really good. And yeah, they deserve all the luck in the world. You know, they're really good filmmakers, and I hope they make more films in the future. So yeah, rambled on too much about that. Says Bluray. And then next up is probably my favourite blockbuster of the year, which is kind of interesting because quite a lot of people did not like this one, and I can understand why. I mean, watching it again, well, I'll show what it is first. It is Godzilla. Yeah, I watched this on Friday night, and it did lose a bit of its kind of wow factor on a small screen, but not too much of it actually. I enjoyed it again a little bit less, but not less enough for me not to enjoy it. I can get past the kind of the story shortfalls. I mean, the fact that Bryan Cranston isn't in it that much is it is a bit annoying, but I can get over that. Aaron Taylor-Johnson isn't the greatest in this film. I can get over that. It's just all I want to see is Godzilla fighting, and it is a bit underwhelming, I suppose. Plus the fact there's only but I think someone worked it out. There's only like about 23 minutes of actual Godzilla on screen, which is kind of interesting. But the documentary gives that gives out why they wanted to do that, or rather why Gareth Edwards wanted to do that. Is a bit of a maverick, I guess. But really cool. I just love this film. Just honestly, the special effects are absolutely mind blowing, and also contains my absolute favourite death scene of the year by far. Atomic breath. That's all I'll say. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, love this film. I swapped out the case because it came in as one of those crappy eco cases, and then the 2 discs there. So yeah, really love this film. Like I've said about 6 times. And I can get past its story shortcomings, shortfalls, whatever you want to class it as. But yeah, I really liked it. So that's Godzilla. And the last title for this update is again one of my favourite films of the year. There's a bit of another story about this. You may have seen my unboxing video, and also the UV code giveaway. I'll be contacting the winner later on today. And it's not one that I'd usually go for, but it's one that I saw and really liked. It's just really good acting. The story is really interesting. The characters, I really invested in these characters. But this edition was a little bit interesting because I got this from DVDworldusa.com, which is a great website. I've mentioned it a few times. And it was supposed to come with this promotional product, which I'll get to in a minute. But it didn't come with it. And then I opened a ticket which is contacting them with DVD World USA. And they basically said that there might have been kind of like a promotional thing that was only in the US. But then there was someone on Bluray.com that actually said, like a UK person on Bluray.com, that said that they actually received it, which kind of annoyed me actually. But then there was someone else who said that they didn't receive it, so I contacted them again and kind of told them that happened, and they posted on Bluray.com saying that that they contacted the manufacturers that they got it from and said that they sent the wrong product out without the promotional item. Obviously to not everybody, because someone else got it, but they've said, oh god, it's a bit knackered there. But they said that they would kind of look into it, and they'll either offer a kind of a replacement program, or they'll just if it's separate to the Blu-ray, they'll just send that out. And I don't know how I'm going to send this back, so I've actually replaced the case, so hopefully they'll be alright with that. But yeah, just that little story which kind of annoyed me, but at least they're sorting it out, so good service from them. So yeah, it is The Fault in Our Stars, in Little Infinities. God damn. It's happened in the unboxing video as well. Little Infinities Extended Edition. Oh man, that is a mouthful. But yeah, like I said, I really love this film. The acting is phenomenal. The writing is phenomenal. I haven't read the book, but I might do eventually. Yeah, a couple of kind of notes about this. It does include the extended and the theatrical cut, and I watched both of them, and to be honest, in the extended cut isn't that great. There's only really maybe 1 or 2 scenes that actually kind of add something to the story, where the rest of the scenes are just kind of like add-on things. I think it's not too much longer, but I say there's only really like 1 or 2 scenes that kind of bring anything else to the film. And there's a lost my train of thought there. Basically, I'm saying that the theatrical version is the better version in my opinion. It flows much better. There are some scenes in the extended one that are kind of add in abruptly, really, between kind of 2 scenes. And also, I don't know how they've done the commentary on this, because I watched the extended cut, which had the commentary on it, which I was kind of interested in, because I thought that unless they recorded 2 of them, they must have only recorded it only for the extended one. But then I watched the theatrical one and it also had the commentary on. So I'm thinking either on the extended version it cuts out, that commentary kind of cuts out on the added scenes, or maybe the theatrical version just kind of stops. Is that right? Well, I don't know if if the audio kind of cuts out on the extended one or if it kind of adds it on. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, you know what I mean. But yeah, so I love this film. All the music is absolutely incredible on this as well, by Mike Mogis and Nathaniel Walcott. Really, really good music. Bought the it's kind of annoying because I bought the soundtrack, but it only includes the songs on the film, and I had to buy the score separately, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, really love this film. Got a real nice foil effect slipcover, which I showed in the unboxing video. Then you got the back there, and yeah, I'll get to something in a second. The only downside is that because I replaced the case out, the slipcover does fall out quite easily, but it's because the case is a bit thinner. And then we have the Blu-ray and DVD. And I've had a lot of questions about this, and I can confirm, because I've tested it numerous times, this is region free. It is region free. It is not region A locked, which it says on the back, which is absolute rubbish. I don't know why they do that. It's like, do they not test it, or do they just kind of just assume that it's going to be region A? But it is region free, so if you want to import it, do feel free. I believe it only comes out in the UK, I think, kind of mid-November, I think, which is quite a long way away. So I definitely recommend it. If you like the film, definitely recommend importing it. Although I do believe that you can actually, at least in the US, get the extended cut on iTunes. But I wanted to get the Blu-ray. Couldn't watch on iTunes anyway. But wanted to get the Blu-ray. Really love the film. It's one of my favourite films of the year. Like I said, just great acting, great story, great script, great music, great direction. I love the fact that John Green was present on the set for the majority of the shoot, which is really cool. Really cool thing. And yeah, the really cool behind the scenes thing I actually saw on YouTube of Also, the one thing that I have learned from this Blu-ray as well is it's pronounced Shailene, not Shailene. It's Shailene. That's how you say her name properly. And there's a really cool little behind the scenes thing of them cutting all the hair off because she had to kind of have her hair cut off for this film. Because they filmed Divergent first, which is kind of interesting because they played brother and sister in that, and then in this they play lovers, and kind of has a shot there cutting all the hair off, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I'd say, like I say, if you're a fan of the film, definitely import it. If you're not that big on kind of waiting for it, you can get it from Amazon.com, which would be a bit cheaper. And also, this isn't even in the US yet. It comes out in the US next Tuesday. Well, the Tuesday coming this release week. So yeah, there we have it. So that's Fault in Our Stars. So yeah, sorry for this quite long video, but I've given quite a lot of information on some of these titles. So yeah, got a good enough stack here. Only Blu-rays this week again. So yeah, there we have it in, well, not quite all its glory, but yeah, well, you know what I mean. Jesus. So yeah, so an update again, which is kind of interesting, that includes 3 of my favourite films of the year. So yeah, I know what's out next week. We got the HMV exclusive of Frank, which I'm getting tomorrow, and there's also Modern Family on DVD only, which is fucking annoying. I think it's not a big release week, but you never know. I might get some stuff from CX again. I've only got about just under £15 left of my vouchers, so I might have to flog some other things, or actually pay some money. So which is kind of interesting. But yep. So I apologise for the length of this video, and I won't keep you for too much longer. So yeah, join me next week for another update. Probably won't have any DVDs, but you never know. And yeah, so thanks as always for watching, and have a great day.